Let's take a look at the reactions coming in after that rather surprising decision, according to some. This is what Pietersen himself had to say. The batsman agreed that his England career has come to an end. He, in fact, looked back and said that he's extremely proud of everything that he and his team have achieved over the last 9 years. But this is what the new managing director, Downton, had to say about the decision. He thanked Pietersen for his contribution. Of course, he's the highest run scorer for them, but also said in the same breath that the team needs a fresh direction, and this is why the decision was necessary. There's no denying that Pietersen's career has been marked with brilliance and controversy in equal measure, but there's no denying also that he was one of the most talented batsmen that the English side had, winning many matches for them on his own. Here's a look at his record: 23 tons in Test cricket, 104 matches, over 8,000 runs, and he was equally dismantling of the bowling attack of several teams in the ODIs as well. It will be difficult for the side to find another batsman like him. But he was also a problem child, often involved in bust-ups with the team management, and then of course there was the infamous Tex Gate. Here's a look at some of his major controversies. As early as 2009, he quit as the England captain after a fallout with his coach, then Peter Moores, who was later sacked, and something like that happened again with Andy Flower, where both of them have been shown the door. This, of course, was when he tweeted in a rather colourful language when he was dropped in 2010 and then announced that he's going to Surrey on loan. He was fined by the ECB for his outbursts. One of his major controversies have come on Twitter. Again, he was fined for a Twitter outburst against Nick Knight, a former England opener and now a commentator. He announced his retirement from one-day international cricket. Then, of course, the biggest one in 2012, accused of sending derogatory messages about his international teammates to members of the South African team across the dressing room. He was dropped from the next test after failing to provide any clarification, and now there were speculations of a rift with Andy Flower after England were whitewashed in the recent Ashes 5-0. And then he was omitted from the England squad. With that, his career has come to an end. But as I mentioned earlier, there are several members from the English cricket fraternity who are extremely angry with this decision. This is what Michael Vaughan has to say. The ECB has to provide a proper explanation about why KP is no longer an international cricketer. What did he exactly do to be dropped? That's the question that Michael Vaughan is asking. He also goes on to say that if you want a dressing room full of clones, then good luck. You will beat average teams. But if you want to beat the best, you need mavericks. And of course, he believes Kevin Pietersen was that kind of a maverick.